is up, okay. What is up, everybody? My name is Siler. I just finished my game. I went 29-9. I wanted to showcase it on Burnin' T'Challa. Magic only, of course. This is my thing. This is about Diamond 3, 40-ish or so. I got up to like 74 after this game. This is a win. Specifically, though, there was a lot of good and bad in this game that I did, and I wanted to talk about it. So, during picks and bans, it was a nice casual thing. So, my team was actually surprisingly very coordinated, and we were very much on page about what we wanted to deal with. So just to go into it, trying to forgive me. We went with Cloak and Dagger ban, specifically because we wanted to just remove the utility. We wanted to remove all the anti dives and defensive spells. And Cloak and Dagger and Luna Snow are just the strongest right now. The overheal is just insane. So we went for a very dive centric composition. I played Magik, and I had a Psylocke. So that is huge for us. That is insane amount of just anti-healing strategy for them. And we had Adam Warlock, Invisible Woman, and Mantis. All fantastic picks to top it off with a Doctor Strange. And they go, they also went Strange. They went Loki and Mantis. Those are also good healers. Loki is probably one of the most insane healers that I don't think he's in the bonus healing pool right now. But he's just strong in general. Like, he's a very good healer. But his ultimate doesn't provide game state changes, such as Luna Snow or Cloak and Dagger. Like Invisible Woman definitely does, but you can kind of burn through it. You have to 6 people have to target the same person. And so with that being said, the game is going to start. T'Challa maps are very tricky. They're very open. They're very much in the theme of Wakanda, where it's Makara and World of Warcraft and stuff, and I like that. That's fun. But there's not a lot. You have to get on the sides and flank around. It's a little tricky on this particular map. And so, as you can see here in the opening thing, I'm just trying to fish for information, trying to see what's up, normal stuff, and I see things, and I realize, alright, I'm going to go for Loki. But I also see the Mantis out, and Lantern got popped. So I can immediately just get a little bit of farming on my stuff done. I get silenced there, or slept there, which is fine. I do escape down because I didn't want to get chased, and as you can see, I am being chased, but my shield's protecting me. And, this is one of the things I'm learning more now playing this game, is how to look for the conditions that I want. Excuse me. I need to look for fights that I see are good, not just coin flips. And so I went for an attack on the Loki. He drops down and teleports out. That's all good. That's actually well played by him. And so I'm just going for what I'm able to see, relocating. And one thing I do know, and I have to remind myself more now, is I get a lot of shield energy off the Loki clones because they cannot move. So I can leave my demon on it, and I get a lot of shield. It's actually really good, and I need to exploit that. I see the Rocket Raccoon, and that's my biggest target, him and Loki. Mantis, I don't want to touch, for the most part. Unless I see that she pops her sleep, I'm sorry. I don't know why I keep saying silence. But I need to not touch her because she will put me to sleep and I will die. I just will. And so Punisher pulls out the shotgun. I have to relocate him, dance around. I can't fight that. I can't fight the shotgun with my jump there, that's an oops. That's me doing my old habit of not paying attention to my cooldowns. Because you can disc jump across that. That is a very easy jump. But I just goofed that entire bit there. And so yeah, I see that there's I saw the Loki, but I didn't want to overextend. And good thing I didn't, because there was the Punisher there. He would have killed me. Dark Child pops. I'm just looking to swing my sword around. Mantis is here. Mantis is distracted, hitting somebody else. I'm able to just do what I need to. This is all fine. This is all good for us. We do blow quite a bit of ults, though. It's like Eye of Agamotto, Warlock ult, my ult. Those are not small cooldowns. Eye of Agamotto takes a bit to charge, too. Mine can be. I don't know. I think it does, but it just feels longer because I'm playing it. And so I spot them on the side. I can't go in because they're all clumped up. I'm just playing it slowly, just trying to fish information out. Whiffed my jump, whiffed the swing because they fall. She's here, get the knock-up, get the kill. That is very important. That is a huge stagger. And so my job is just trying to fish out information. She does get respawn. That is 40 seconds that they now don't have. I see the raccoon, he's out of position. And I actually killed the clone as well. That's not the important part, but it does help regardless. So yeah, as you can see, I'm playing a lot more conditional. I'm looking for things that I say this is what I want, as opposed to me just going full orc and just go beating my meat into them. And it's very important that I do that. And as you can see here, we're just trying to keep them off. They have to make the commitment, so they need to pick a fight and hope that it's the best fight. We don't have to worry about them. I see that's realized where we OT'd, and Doctor Strange bounced down, jumped out because I don't want to get hit by that. This is all normal stuff, and it's just closing out. You know, bread and butter. And I'm already at 60%. This is fantastic. This is great for us. This is a huge, strong opening. We burned our ult, and we still had it enough in time, respectively, for Warrior's Fall. And I'm happy with that. That was a good one. I have no deaths. I went 12. I have 7 last hits, but 12 participations. That's for 4k damage. That is fantastic. So yeah, that's I can't say anything, but that's good. There obviously those little hiccups of like falling through the wall, falling through the platforms are very silly errors, and I definitely will have to clean that up. But that is good regardless. Alright, I'm gonna move forward just a little bit. This particular map, I don't actually think it's that good for Magik. There's only one narrow side route, which is the one that we're in right now, and then you have the main arena where you're capturing. So you either have to go around, or you need to be very fucking brawling. You gotta be in their faces, and that's hard. That is incredibly hard. Immediately open up with the Psylocke ult. That's actually really good for them. We do have Adam Warlock soul binding, but it does chunk us all out. And I think my math has to double check on this. I actually don't think we could have lived. I think we would have done better if I was outside. We all got Adam Warlock rezzed. This is just sloppy. It's just like very sloppy brawling, and I like that. That's fun. I don't think we would have. I think we would have done better. I don't know if we would have lived if one of us was outside of ult. So it was 2 inside, 1 outside. I don't know how the whole damage thing math works out. I know it's pseudo random, but regardless, the damage is shared amongst all bounded players. So it might just be that we all take the same amount of damage regardless. But I do know if there was like 6 people bounded, then the damage would have been incredibly mitigated by comparison. I popped my Dark Child. I made a mistake here where I'm not going for the healers as much, I noticed, in this particular game. You're going to see more, but what's his name? Loki gets a lot of value this entire game. This entire match, really. And I think that's my fault. I could be wrong. I can accept if I'm wrong, but I think this is my fault because my job is to force out the lanterns and then kill them. Or kill them. Lanterns. And I didn't do that. I didn't do that this game. This round, at least. It's very tricky. In my mind, I want to kill Rocket. I want to kill... well, they don't have Rocket now. They went actually triple DPS. I guess the Rocket must have swapped off. But, you know, that's where my brain was going. I see Rat, I kill Rat. You know? So right here, this is what I mean. I went to defend the back line. We got picked off. or we kill him, but I'm not getting value, and then he just pops you. That hurts, and this hurts us entirely. Yeah, this is my fault. These part. If I go for Loki, I am able to deny it. Loki dies. They don't have Lantern. They don't have a backline. Then their Psylocke has to play around and defend. That's where my head's going. I can get some brawl in here. This just helps with my ult charge. Nothing crazy. I see the Loki. I'm now immediately thinking, and I don't kill the lanterns quickly enough. This is what I mean. Like, I think Loki got insane value this game, and I do think it's mine. But this is also me overextending. That's me overextending, and that's 100% acceptable. Because as you see here, I just get picked up. This is my fault. And yeah. Unfortunately, we lose. We're gonna lose this round. I think it's quite obvious. So in that sense, I'm trying to jerk the viewers off about it. Oh well. So, but yeah, this is one of those things where I looked at it and say, this round I can look at it and say I didn't do my best. First round I did phenomenal, not dying, but also specifically targeting Loki, going for the Rad at the time. When he was out at the time, things like that. That was correct. This is not. Immediately get the Mantis. This is good. This is what we should have been doing from the start. We get picks on the healers. We get picks on the healers. Pick off the person defending if they are adequately damaged or there's enough DPS on them, potentially going on to them. Things like that. That's all correct. Somebody here calls out that they're going to teleport, and the information is quite obvious because they're just not pushing, and it's getting close to the time that they need. That they don't have time to play. They push out, and this is my mistake here. I am trying to go to Lantern, but I can't answer because of Psylocke, and I can't answer because of Punisher ult. Punisher ult wasn't out with the Lantern at the exact moment that the Lantern was dropped, but the Psylocke makes me my brain think I can't do it. So I'll take this loss. This one's on me. I can easily look at that and say, yeah, that's my fault. Now, Stellar Spaceport is the same concept, a little bit different, but it is similar concept to the Battleground Warrior one with the waterfall. It's just a little bit. I think it's a little bit bigger, and it also has 2 levels, an upper and lower deck. And
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
I think it's slightly better because there's a lot more stranger angles you can go to. There's the middle. There's the higher elevation that goes in from the side room onto the capture ground area that breaks into a slope. And it brings out an underbelly that you can hide, and there's a health pack under it. But you can also go through the undergrounds, you can also go through the sides. There's a lot more direct lines for you to travel through, and that makes Magik, Psylocke, T'Challa, Black Panther. I think his name is T'Challa. They got the Wakandan prince or king name. But yeah, it makes those characters extremely nimble and happy. Psylocke immediately, I just see, again, this is just for fishing for information. This is the area I was talking about. This turns into a slope, but you also have this elevator. And so as you can see, this is just the opening brawl. I see Loki and I realize he's my target. I even said that in the beginning of the game. Eye of Agamotto gets dropped. I decide to pop Dark Child. I think this is a mistake out of me. I don't think I needed to pop Dark Child because it's just everybody's dead already. But we, regardless of that, we got Eye of Agamotto. So my ultimate is The other thing is, my ultimate is actually much. I think in this particular game, with the way the character pool is allowed, my ultimate is even more intense because they don't have any counter ults. Same thing with Psylocke, but so yeah, it's interesting. As you can see here, I immediately get slept, and I know now I can go fucking whole hog. And so I'm getting shield off. You see the Mantis, I go for her. And now I see the, Doctor Strange. I'm being killed by Jeff. I, in my head, thought Jeff is a troll pick. Because he kind of is, at times. But a good Jeff is an insane Jeff. As you can see, I immediately target the Lanterns before I kill Loki. Loki isn't going to kill me. I have people back me up as well, but the Lanterns are just... They're obnoxious. The runes, I don't know what they are. I got the nice pick on Star-Lord, and I'm a little overexposed here. I didn't have anything to go in, so I'm just taking free damage. So I think it's quite obvious I was a little panicky. And Punisher, for some reason, is just having a bad day. He was overextending for some reason. Lantern gets popped, and I relay that information. That is a massive information. I can't go into the Psylocke because again she is ulted, but I can wait for them to come in. Sadly, they had Star-Lord's ult. But with that being said, two of the most important ults on their team just got popped, and we have Adam Warlock, so eat shit nerds. I'm on top of them. I know he's soul binded, but you see that I'm getting my shield energy. Hold on, this is important to talk about. I want to pause the game. We just saw... Okay, we just saw... I get rezzed. This is all fine. Everybody's dying. Loki changes his position. Adam Warlock is dead. I say to my team, I'm going to stick on Adam Warlock, and I change my opinion, my decision. I think this is another mistake. I go back to fighting because my brain is telling me to. I'm telling myself to brawl. This is a mistake, though. Jeff is playing this brilliantly. Good for Jeff.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
But Adam Warlock is alive again, and I die to him. That's my fault. But Jeff gets a 4-piece, which is fantastic. And they get the captain. So I think if I stayed on Adam, it would have been fine regardless. It's only Punisher on point, but regardless, Adam lived. That's my fault. Although he does have a 120-second, 150-second cooldown now, or something like that. Regardless, it's a lot. Immediately target the runes. That is my job. Dark Child pop, and I can immediately go for kill. But I can't fight that. I can't beat that. I do kill somebody, but I can't. I can't have DPS that. My ultimate, though, pushed them off point, and we somehow won. I don't know how that case. I think that's just human error. I don't think that should have been the case at all. But we got the victory. I just want to say thank you everybody for watching. My name is Siler Twinkletoes. I'm going to be trying to make a video every day talking about gameplays that I win and lose. But this is a Diamond Lobby. I did quite well, and I wanted to share with it. Thank you. Bye.